Oh, hey guys, how you doing? It's Henry. I'm Mowers and Blowers. Good morning. It's Wednesday morning, around 9 o'clock. I just had some nut come and look at the LX460. I didn't think I was going to get any more people wanting to look at it, being that it's getting kind of chilly now and fall is upon us. It's September 20. I don't even know, but I think it's fall. Anyhow, don't know if you guys, if I told you or not, but I did get renewed for my Lucas Oil Products sponsorship for the year 2022. So that's another year of product sponsorship from that great company, and we've had a 3-year relationship so far. So very happy about that. I went shooting with my friend Andy from Jericho, and that's right, only you guys know who he is because he doesn't want me to mention his name on the gun channel. Understandable, so I call him nameless. What's up, Jerry? So anyway, the guy didn't leave a deposit, and surprisingly enough, another guy wants to see it later. So, I mean, I might sell the LX 460 today, the Toro. Well, it's fine. I just had to put gas in it, you know? So I didn't move off of my number. I've had a lot of people ask me about it, you know? I have it listed for $875. I've had as low as 400 bucks. Hey, would you take 400 for it? I'm like, if I wanted $400 for it, don't you think I would have listed it for 400? Duh. Anyway, so today we're on part 4 of this thing, the LT1000 Repower project. We got the muffler on there. I fabricated it, and the engine runs. Off camera, I tuned the carburetor a bit. It runs pretty well. Today we're going to put the double stack pulley on it, right? Just so that we can try the transmission, see if it goes forward and backwards, because all this work would be for nothing if the transmission's done, right? And then also see about the mower deck, you know, if it engages and the blades move fine and there's no issues with the belts and all that stuff. Just gonna blow out all the grass from underneath it and just do a little bit of touch-up paint on the sides and stuff, and tape up the seat, affix the engine cover on here so while we go for a test drive the engine doesn't overheat, because the air needs to be isolated with a cover onto the fins. And we'll just button up some of the things over here, make it look nice, and hopefully we'll be able to get this tractor ready for sale. Maybe. So this is the engine cover that I have for it. It says 15.5, but it's really higher, so I'll rip the sticker off or something. Anyway, the way this works is there's 2 different kinds that I've seen that are for this cover. There's this U-shaped one, right, where this actually goes inside like that, and then you have a cone style filter that goes like that, right? But then there's another kind that it's just half that, and this goes here so that this part elbow sticks up and it attaches to the hole right over here, and then you put one of those square filters on there. So I might either have to cut this in half, trim it so that it, you know, fits in the hole there, and I have to find a filter, which I don't know if I have or not, but I'm gonna try to fit this on here and see if it fits. So this old cover fits on here okay, but it's missing the bezel here, which is not a big deal. And also I have this foam filter that I just put here, but this is not going to work because the intake to the air is over here, and you need the cover to prevent grass from getting in there, right? So this is not going to work. I have the metal kind of covers, you know, the old style covers I could put on there, and I believe I do have a filter in the casing and all that, but it doesn't look as modern, you know what I mean, as new. But I was thinking about just cutting this entire side off, right, and putting this assembly on just like that, you know. But I would have to cut this entire part off, this entire piece. Like I'll cut it right here and right there, just get rid of this part right there, and then just affix this onto there like that, and it would be a functioning, you know, air filter, but it wouldn't look stock for sure. So I was thinking about maybe putting a metal one on here, but the metal one requires a aluminum or steel intake manifold because it has the studs to go on top to put the older style air cleaner on there. So being that this is such a crappy cover anyway, you know what I mean? I'm leaning towards this style right here, you know. Hey, as long as it's functional, you know what I mean? People really don't know the difference. So this is a lousy cover anyway, you know, it doesn't even match the horsepower, so I'm thinking that's what I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna get a grinder out and cut this plastic part off, you know, this thing here, just cut it all off so that this part is just open and it has a functional air cleaner at least, you know. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So I didn't want to take the jack off, right? Jack off. Anyway, I didn't want to take the jack off. And, sorry, not the jack, the deck off. I didn't want to jerk my deck, right? So I put a jack on here. And I've got a jack stand over here. Hopefully it won't fall on me. I just need to see. This is a double stack pulley that I found in the back. It is the one that I remember fits on LT1000s, and I'm just going to see if it fits and then get a bolt. Got the double stack pulley on. It's kind of a pain to find the bolt. But I got her done. And let's start up the engine and see if it moves forward and backwards. I had purchased 2 of these brand new 42-inch chute deflectors on eBay. Cost me 50 bucks, so 25 each. I bought it because Frank the UPS guy needed it one day. He's done so much for me, least I can do is get him a cover. So I bought 2 of them because I knew I was going to need one. Came with the hardware and everything, $25, free shipping. So that's not bad. I didn't want to spend $25, but you know, I had to get Frank something, you know what I mean? Just to thank him. Anyway, so, stock, looks good. Let's start this baby up and see if she fires up with the cover. Alright, here we go. Start it up, see if it moves forward or backwards. Okay, so we've got deck belt issues. Once I tried to engage it, I hear burnage, so I lowered it, so I stopped it. I'll have to investigate and see what is up. I have a feeling maybe the blades are stuck, seized. Ah. It moves, sorta. It's tight though. That's what she said. Alright, that moves. It was tight in the beginning, but now it moves. Let's try the other one. The other one's hard to do because you don't have a hole on the side. See if I feel it, and yeah, I just need. I feel it, and it's tight. That's what she said. I just gotta move it around a little bit so that it kind of moves around. Yeah. All right. So I loosened it up. Let's give it another try. Badass! Goes forward and backwards. Mower deck works great. No vibrations. Engages, disengages. Engine runs at high revolutions at full throttle. And then when you put it all the way to the bottom, it does not stall and idles well. Got the deflector chute on here. We got a cover with a makeshift air filter system-ish. Got the double stack pulley on here. Man, that's great. This thing came together pretty nicely, huh? I mean, if you compare it to my other repower projects, I mean, yeah, the 13, 14, 15 episodes, holy mount, you know, that's crazy, you know? I do need to paint the deck. There's a rusty spot over here, so I have to find green paint. This seat needs to be taped up because it's got splits in it, right? And then I need to address the hood. I've got a cracked hood, but I know I have another hood in the backyard, but that one's also cracked. So I think I might just try, I have to go to the backyard and look at the other one. So here's the hood that it came with. So it's, you know, I mean, it's okay, but it's just cracked on the bottom here. A whole piece is missing, big chunk, you know. It's got the lens, light bulbs, the inner module assemblies, and the wiring. It's there. This bracket is very useful, right? But as you can see here, the attachment areas are all cracked. Every one of them are all cracked off. So I'm gonna have to go look for another hood. It's too bad though, I like this style hood. So I went to the backyard and I got this one out. I have one that kind of looks like this, right? But it's silver, you know, gray. So I didn't want to have to paint it because I don't have that green, and it's very hard to match this green. My buddy Mr. Tecumseh over on YouTube, go check him out. He said that he found a Ford type, you know, OEM Ford color spray paint that matches perfectly with the Craftsman Polo Green, I guess it's called. So this is the older style. It is the same color. The hood is in, the paint is not as good as this one, right? And this hood looks better. I could have used the front part of the silver one because it looks similar, but it's not the same one. It kind of like has that thing there, just two individual lights instead of this lens, and that's missing. So that's out, right? Should I try to repair this? I mean, that's just trash, do you know what I mean? Plus too much fabrication for this. That's missing the bulbs and the modules, so I just take the modules out of here and put them in there. And then it's just gonna have a hole there, that's all, you know? I mean, you could try to fix that, but honestly, it's not even worth fixing because it's old anyway, you know? So I think I'm just gonna make it easy on me and put the bulbs from this one to that one, put that hood on. That's the easiest way to do it. I'm just gonna chuck this. I know it's a shame, but I have like 3 or 4 of these things, you know, and if you don't have the front, the nose, it's useless anyway, you know? So I'm not gonna be a pack rat anymore. I'm gonna start throwing shit away. Well, I know, that's crazy, me throwing stuff away, but whatever, it has to be done, you know? I just need to let go. I'm like semi-hoarder, you know, where, you know, people tell you to throw it away and you shouldn't be keeping it in the first place, and then I'm like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't let go. You just gotta let go. You just gotta do it, you know? Watching hoarders sometimes helps me with that, you know? I'm like, I'm not gonna use it. You just throw it away. Throw it away. Throw it away and never see it again. But I will keep this bracket though. This is useful. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is cracked, but not as bad as this one, you know? This one at least looks somewhat intact. I think it is a little loose, so I have to kind of put it together. But that's what I'm gonna do. Shout out to my boy Sir Mick over at Mick's Mowers. It's no longer let's get down and dirty. He's just the mower man. I like get down and dirty better. Anyway, a lot of people may not know this, but he actually told me that I inspired him to start a YouTube channel over there in merry old England. And he has since passed me. So I've had a YouTube channel. He decides to make one. Now he has passed me in subscribers just the other day. He has like 10,300 subscribers. So congratulations to my friend Mick over across the pond. It's all good because you know what? The more YouTubers we out here in the small engine realm, the better, you know? More power to you, and success to all my buddies out there. Let's take the light module out of here. Just a quick twist and clip. And now we have a module for your lights. And I'm gonna keep this lens too, sell it on eBay or something, or keep it. Might run into another nose like this that needs a lens, because these lenses are always broken, you know what I mean? Shout out to Michael Urbashik from Beatrice, Nebraska, who purchased a couple of stickers and requested that I autograph them. How about that, huh? They're on their way to you there, Michael. Thanks for supporting the channel. If you'd like to buy a sticker, please check out the description of my eBay, as well as donate $1 or $2. PayPal.me/mowersandblowers. Every dollar counts and helps me keep giving you quality content almost every day. So I put some Gorilla Tape over here on the top because the top 2 tabs were broken, so the top was kind of loose, but everything else was fine. So just some Gorilla Tape there. I put the light modules in there, and we're just going to mount the hood now. And it's very easy to do, and then we'll connect the lights, see if they work. There you go. See what I mean? It's the old style, but some people like the old style, you never know. Update on my small engine, gas engines workbook that I'm gonna autograph. I had 3 bidders, can you believe it? And they bid it up to $66. I know they're just trying to buy it just to help contribute to the channel and donate whatever, and maybe get a autographed item, you know what I mean? But if you're watching and you're one of the 3 bidders, thank you very much. If you don't win, I'll think about doing something else in the future, like something I use in a video or something, and I'll autograph it, you know, and if you wanted to, you know, I'll put that in your court. But thank you guys for bidding on it, and we'll see who the winner is, and I hope they pay too, because a lot of eBayers are very flaky. You win something or you buy something, you don't pay, you know? That costs me money, actually. So I'm going to connect the lights and see if they work. All right, let's, I just connected the lights to see if it works. Actually, I don't think it's charging. Because look, engine's off, and when I throttled up, it wasn't a difference. And look, even with the engine off, it still shows 12.49. So I don't think the battery's charging. That's a first for me, actually. I mean, not a first, but it hasn't happened in a long time. Okay, so here's the stator, right? And I put my multimeter onto this tab here, the red to here, and that black to ground, and I got nothing. Even this black wire here, which should be lights actually, has no voltage coming out of it. If you guys recall, when I did put this on and connected it here, I did say this was kind of hinky. This line feels very stiff, like there's no flex. I know there's a diode in there, right? But it just feels like that it's been burned out. That's what it feels like overheated or something like that. So I have a feeling that the stator is DONESKI. I even not crimped, but spliced this wire here before the diode, right? This is a dual circuit stator rated at 5 amps. So this diode in here is to prevent voltage from going back up and frying the stator. And if the diode went bad, it would do exactly that. It would fry the stator. Like I said, I tested this circuit before the diode, and I still get nothing. So I think maybe the stator's bad, which is a pain in the balls, because you got to get this cover off again, which I just put on. This grass thing, oh, somebody told me that this is actually to prevent your hands from getting chopped off from the blades or the fan. I don't know how true that is, but I think this is to blow grass away from the flywheel is what I'm thinking. But anyway, I'd have to remove that. The flywheel, get another stator, put it in, and then try it. So after removing the flywheel, as you can see, this is the cause of why the stator doesn't work. I had put the starter on and it crimped the wires. It was so on there tight that it busted the wire.
That's why it didn't work. Black one too, see? Stupid. So I just busted this stator. I think I'll just try to repair it by putting 2 new wires on here, you know. It's already on here, so... Well, actually, I already took the bolts off. I'll try to repair it. So before it wasn't charging, there was no electricity coming out of here, and now what's coming out of here is 12.49. Not the highest amount of voltage coming out, but as long as it's producing 12.49, it is charging the battery and maintaining it. So that's good. Can you believe it? It was just a crimped wire. All that work for just that. I'm going to put everything back together again. This took like hours. 12:58, 9. Do you know why it's now charging perfectly? Because when I put the flywheel back on again, right? You're never gonna believe it. I forgot to put the bolts on the stator, so it was loose in there. It's a miracle that the flywheel didn't completely trash that stator, you know what I mean? I gotta tell you, when you get old, man, you just don't know anymore. You just forget things and all that. Can you imagine? I put the flywheel back on there again without the bolts holding the stator. So I had to take the whole thing off again, put the bolts on the stator, now it charges normally. Oh, well, at least got that done. Tape up the seat with some black Gorilla Tape. It always works well for me, especially for black seats, right? That way at least it looks better than the cracks on there with the cushion sticking out. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. So, got the chute deflector on. We've settled on a different hood. Moved the lights from the old hood to the new hood. Repaired the stator since we found out it wasn't charging. Now we fixed the stator and it's now charging. Taped up the seat and we tested the voltage. We put a double stack pulley on here. Everything seems to work. And this tractor actually starts up without even... Pretty good. Next thing we have to do is give it a wash, maybe paint the deck a little bit. But that's it. That's enough for today. We're almost done with this. Everything's going together pretty well. Thanks a lot for joining me on today's episode. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Next time on Mowers and Blowers.
Hey, if you guys enjoyed the video, remember to give me a like. Also, comment below. Subscribe. Remember, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It's free, right? Also, hit that little bell. That way you'll get post notifications whenever there's a new video and you won't miss out on any of them. Remember to follow my Instagram and Facebook, as well as if you'd like to donate $1 or $2, paypal.me/mowersandblowers. Really appreciate all the support. Also, to keep the videos coming every day, support the channel. Bye.